instructed by the doctor. So you're every 3 to 4 hours and as needed. Okay, that you're gonna 3 to 4 times a day and as needed. Okay. And the water, so we're going to give you some normal saline, but we usually say here tap water. If it's safe for you to drink, it's safe for you to irrigate with it.
Okay.
You want to keep your catheter anchored to your belt at all times, and that's what you have here. I'm going to we'll fix, I think it was a little bit twisted a little bit, but you want to make sure it's not twisted or anything. So you want to inspect the catheter frequently to be sure drainage is flowing freely through the tubes. You always want to make sure it's draining nice.
Okay.
Check that the adhesive tape holding the catheter and nipple sleeve is secure and placed in spiral fashion. So that's what this is. You don't have to do anything with this. I think you saw us mess with it a little bit. You don't have to do anything, but you just want to make sure that's always secured. And we always have, there's an extra one in your bag. So you're going to be on continuous drainage. That means this, and we'll fit you for a leg bag, but you're going to be somewhat like a continuous drainage until we see you in the outpatient clinic, whenever Dr. Steele wants to see you. Usually about probably every the 3rd or 4th week, but he'll let you know. So now, if you experience, so you shouldn't experience this, but if you do experience pressure beneath the pouch, absence of stool draining from the catheter, or stool leaking around the catheter, remember, before you, especially at least once a day, like in the morning, like how we just irrigated, you want to take the dressings off so you can really see as you're irrigating. You shouldn't see any drainage coming around. So if that occurs, you want to check the catheter for kinks, because sometimes there may just be thick stool or something that's blocking it and is pushing up. So you just want to check for kinks. Try irrigating the catheter, which you just did. You can pinch the catheter with your finger and thumb, almost kind of milking it. Just you want to make sure you're seeing that return. Sometimes it says here you can, it says wiggle on catheter, but sometimes, if it's pretty thick stool, you want to irrigate it, but then also try to milk it down. So if that doesn't work, so this is where we're going to show you how to take that catheter out and how to check it. Okay. So what I was going to say too, when you said pressure beneath the pouch, so where we're earlier today,
just in my back.
Your back. Okay. So if you're having that and that's draining pretty well, then it's probably you need to irrigate it more. And then, do you remember at that time you said it was a lot? Was it pretty thick stool?
It was a lot.
Okay. So if that happens at home, now you know you know what to do. We do somehow, they say any juice, grape juice, something with the grape helps to thin out your stool too. So prune juice, grape juice, that helps.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, so here we says if the stool becomes too thick, increase your fluid intake to 10 to 12 8-ounce glasses of fluid a day. Include water, juice, and non-caffeinated beverages. Never take any laxatives, unless directed by the surgeon. Okay, so now we're going to teach you how to take the catheter out. So we're going to have you sit on the side of the bed. Actually, you will probably want to come this way.
This way?
Yeah.
This is the scary part.
Why, you've got
You got
3
the
experts in here with you.
Yeah, you got the 18.
Okay.
You got the 18 here.
Roll to your side.
One of the scenario I can think of, that's when you have to take the catheters. Normally you don't have to take the catheters at all. Okay? So
Sure.
I think I have 2 scenarios that you
Okay.
may have to do this.
Okay.
This one. The one is when you try to irrigate and nothing irrigation goes in.
Okay.
you know, you're pushing water, nothing goes in. Then you may have to like undo this and take it out and see if the tube is kink or not. If you notice the tube is kink, that means that there is a little bend. Then you have to undo the tape, pull back a little bit,
Yes.
and then push back in and irrigate and make sure that the irrigation goes in. Then you tape it.
Okay.
Well, this is the tape we're talking about.
Right. I saw that yesterday. We saw
Yeah,
that.
you don't have to do the taping. As Jessica said, that is the only one time you may have to undo the tape.
Okay.
The other one is when you wake up and no tubes inside of you.
Oh.
Okay, you just have to look where is my tube is.
Right.
No tube is. Oh, when she
No
wakes
tube,
up.
maybe it's-
Oh my
What's
goodness.
gonna happen? You
That's a
know?
tube maybe on the floor or something. Then that you have to wash the tubes, take a deep breath, and it's a push back in, okay?
That's when I call you.
It happens, you know. I saw that before. So.
Because it's not attached. It's like stitched or it's just
No,
it's just put in. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, got you.
So the only belt is holding.
Yes,
Oh.
that's why we always. Yes.
I see.
Make sure you always have the belt on. So you always need lubrication. We'll give you some
Nope, nope,
thing.
just call you at your first
So you
surgery.
have that with you. We're gonna do this here.
So technically what she's gonna do is she's gonna take this tubes out and give it to you, and you push it back, throw back in, okay?
You got this.
Yeah, you got it.
And that's just if you have to do it. You may not even have to do this, but we teach you just in case.
Yeah, you gotta know it. Relax. Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's,
So when we're talking about expecting the tube, you're expecting this here. Okay? So this is just a little, but there's nothing. I mean, it's still going through. So let's say if there was like stool or something stuck in there, you can like irrigate it and, you know, make sure it comes out.
Okay. So if it's bending, that is you're gonna see that this
Or sometimes, yeah,
bending like
if it's
that.
bending or
So then
something.
it's too much in.
Yeah, so then you know we have to undo that and adjust it. Okay? So you always want to do the lubrication. So this is good too, so you can kind of feel for it, because eventually, once you start, this tube is out, and eventually, once we teach you how to intubate, then you can feel for it. So now, I want you to go ahead and take this tube, and actually, you can grab it from here, and just kind of feel. You're gonna kind of like feel that you got it in the pouch. And sometimes you can like take nice, slow, deep breaths in and out, and that relaxes your stomach muscles.
yeah.
Good job. Great.
Yeah. Keep going.
Nice into your nose, off your mouth. Never anything. Remember, we had it all the way up here, so you know how far you have to go.
What if I feel that it's like jammed? Like, can you make sure that I'm doing it right?
So what are you feeling now? See, so I passed that spot. It was just like a little bit, but you feel like
Yeah.
a little like a little pop. So I did go past that.
Okay, that's what I
So, yep.
Can I take this off here? This gooey stuff off? Sorry, I just like
You're
to be
okay.
clean.
So just call
We have it in. Now we're gonna fasten the belt. Remember, that's most important. So once you get it in, I said you got it in. Fasten that belt.
So, you know, again, you
Yeah.
get surgery, minor, no surgery.
Hope so. Good job.
Wow.
Now you want to make sure you're in too. So we're gonna irrigate again.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And I did
So she's gonna feel pumped.
Yeah,
Like, and of course she feels a little bit not
able to go in.
Right.
And then once she take a deep breath and let it go, and it's you're gonna go in the little pot.
The different. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Was I good?
Yeah, no problem. Hang in there, okay?
Yeah. Simone has a lot.
It's pretty good. It's pretty.
It's working good.
Hey.
She needs spare blood. Do you feel it the same way?
No,
Okay.
I just couldn't like.
Okay. My grandma's good at that stuff. My grandma will be with her a lot more of the time than I will. School starts in 2 weeks. Make sure we have a good flow. I'm actually senior. It's pretty clear because we irrigated quite a bit. And then sometimes after a while, like the swelling goes down the next couple of weeks. It
So
could
do
be,
I need to move?
yeah, it could be positional. So either you can stand for a minute if you want to. So I'm gonna have you try to stand. Actually, no, let's get another. Can you get another chunk?
Yeah. It's all good.
So now we know that it was through. So did you feel that pop? Did
Yeah.
you feel that?